There is one thing everyone wants when they are leaving one big moment and heading on to the next. To be remembered. For the senior football players of the 2019 season, this is something they have achieved. The seniors know what it's like to face a losing season and the defeat that it brings. So when the coaching staff came in and promised new beginnings, it took every ounce of heart to believe that this was their time. After many victories and some crushing losses, the battle for the season would come down to tonight's game. Sarasota versus Lakewood Ranch. Everything the team had worked for, everything the senior class had worked for, laid on the field in front of them at their final home game of the season.
Won't watch this same movie again. Windows and doors creaking. My skin. Stack up those dreams, won't let them go. Some way, somehow, my day will come. This is my time, gonna light it up.
As the Sailors' final home game begins, Keandre Collins receives the ball and takes the Sailors to the 34-yard line. Storming down the field, Cam Davis and Brian Bettee take turns in the backfield, getting us into the red zone. Bringing the first drive to an end, number 20, Cam Davis, takes a handoff from Vince Parisi, scoring the first touchdown of the night. Trying to answer back, the Mustangs fumble, and the Sailors recover the ball.
Then blow it up every single time.
Deep in Mustang territory, Collins takes a handoff from Parisi and sweeps up the right side. Parisi finishes the drive with a pass to Bettee, who runs it in for another Sailor touchdown. Looking for two, Parisi connects with number 2, Thomas Pack, bringing the score to 14-0 Sailors.
I'm a man on fire. Sounds crazy, but I never lose. Oh, you know I'm gonna give it all I got. Do what I came to do. I'm a man on fire.
The Mustangs look to dial in on the field, but their quarterback's pass is picked off by number 42, Gabe Elliott, who runs it back into the red zone. But with 2 penalties pushing the Sailors back, they go for a field goal that falls just wide of the goal. The strong Sailor defense keeps the pressure on and forces the Mustangs to punt back to the Sailors. Wasting no time, Bettee slams his way up the outside and runs the ball into the end zone for the 3rd touchdown of the game. The Sailors command the scoreboard with a score of 21-0.
Stepping out. I'm a man on fire. Sounds crazy, but I never lose. Oh, you know I'm gonna give it all I got. Do what I came to do.
As the Mustangs try to force their way down the field, the Rain and Sailor Malik Bryant storm forward as the ball is intercepted for another Mustang turnover. To close out the first half, Parisi fires to Thomas Pack, who breaks away from the defenders and puts another 6 up on the board. With a commanding first half, the Sailors take a 27-0 lead over Lakewood Ranch. Though there is still half a game to go, the Sailors couldn't hold back their smiles. Tonight's driving force isn't just a win for the season, but a win on senior night for the 28 seniors who helped lead the team to this moment. To the outside, they are just a team, but to one another, they are family. Sailors begin the second half as strong as they did the first, forcing the Mustangs to punt on the first drive of the half. Breaking away from 3 Mustang defenders, Batee makes an early carry into the red zone and sets the Sailors up at the 5-yard line. Closing out Batee's run, Parisi throws to Augie Drews, who catches it for a Sailor touchdown, advancing the score to 34-0 with a successful kick by Malachi Matthews. Dominating the defensive game, the Sailors force the Mustangs to once again turn over on downs and give Sarasota ball possession. On the Sailors' first play, Parisi scrambles and passes to Augie Drews, who catches the last touchdown of the night and locks in the final score at Sailors 40, Mustangs 0. The Sailors have done it. Something that hasn't been done since 2006, 13 long years ago, a winning Sarasota High football season. As the boys took a knee and listened to Hodges, the sense of Sailor pride that had been missing from the football field for far too long was back. For the seniors, this was their last time on the field, only to return as alumni. One more game stands in front of this Sailor team, the crosstown rivals, the Riverview Rams. The Sailors march on one more game, one more chance to live in this moment.